consciousazine.com Chronicles.
Alright guys, I'm just going to crack one more over before bed. Already done 4 videos today. Just a bit tired, sorry about the low energy right now. Alright, let's get into it. Organic balls, which one are we going to do here? Which one? Yeah, let's do the top one. Because I just want to do a quick one. Right, so organic portals and secret societies. Non-reaction, not even cog dissonance. Okay. Yes. Notes to self. Okay. Yeah, so what I've noticed is definitely that they don't even react. Like, I don't know, you're sitting with your friend who's, you know, awake or whatever, and, you know, at least you'll be able to have a conversation about it, right? Sometimes you get an inured souled human who's a souled human, but they're inured, you know, inured to the system so much that they're, you know, sleepy. And, you know, they're still a souled human, they're still entropy, they're still able to become vector, they're not atrophy completely. Organic portals really are atrophy. I've said that in a few videos, I think. But what I notice is that they don't even react. Like, you know, an inured souled human friend of yours who's like sleepy and all that, they'll have a cognitive dissonance and you might get some thoughts through, you know. If you don't know what a cognitive dissonance is, Google! But what I've noticed about an organic portal, so this is a way to differentiate an inured souled human to a organic portal. Because remember, there's the negative souled human, the positive souled human. The negative souled humans is very negative, and they'll, you know, I've talked about it before, that they get down energy, they try and work you over, stooge you a lot, and they do energy steal in physical sense. And yeah, in you know, metaphysical sense too, like taking your energy. But you know, they'll try and take like your money and stuff. They'll try and you know, play games like that. Anyway, let's not talk too much about that. But so there's the positive souled human, the negative souled human, the inured souled human, and the organic portal, right? And then the robotic portal. I don't want to mention the death portal because it's really just a variation of the organic portal. I did make a video 5 types, what I've just mentioned basically. So the inured souled human, this is a way to tell the difference between an OP or an organic portal, who are just seemingly made out of denser stuff than us, or aka just the body. Some people call them empty vessels and all this. But yeah, so what I've noticed is that inured souled humans, at least, you know, they might have a cognitive dissonance, you'll be able to get a bit through. But the organic portal, not a chance. It's like, people are out there making organic portal videos, and many people are saying, don't even try to wake them up. Well, I'm going to attempt to make a video soon, because I have a feeling that it's possible to wake an organic portal up, and that's blasphemy. I know, in the face of the community, you're all gonna probably dislike the video because I've said that. No, Ben, you can't wake them up. Well, wait until my video. Maybe I have something. Maybe I'm gonna bring something to the table. Maybe not, but maybe. So the organic portal, I've noticed, is just non-reaction. Like if you all laughing, you know, like their reaction is like to not take it seriously. Not even just a cognitive dissonance, but just not taking it seriously. They don't even need to have the dissonance to, you know, ward off the incoming information. The information just bounces off them. Non-reaction, right? So that's another way to tell an organic portal. Like if you start talking about secret society stuff, Illuminati and stuff, they'll not take it seriously. And you know, often you can get that with an inured souled human too. But you can tell the difference if you know, the more you talk, the more differentiation becomes apparent of what you're talking to. Is it a souled human? Is it an OP, an RP, blah blah blah. I've already got some videos up on the differentiation of robotic portals to organic portals and so on, if you look on my YouTube. But yeah, just really, this is like a full thing, like a full facet of the organic portal. They really will not react in the way of any sort of way. Actually, that's what I'm trying to say. There's no reaction. Or the reaction is like laughter, like the bounce off that I just mentioned. It just, the information bounces off. So that's just another little trick. I don't want to drag this video out. I think 6 minutes of me babbling on about this is enough. But you know, this stuff is not clear cut. This is why I'm making so many videos about this, because I find it often not so clear cut to tell who is who and what is what. And you know, I feel I'm reasonably advanced in this area. Well, are you making hundreds of videos on organic portals, or am I? So I mean, I feel reasonably advanced in the area to be able to talk on organic portals. But yeah, so this is just another little thing, right? So, because people are always looking and looking for ways and asking me, how can you tell? And I mean, I'm always looking for ways. What's another way to tell who's who? This is just another thing. Bring up things like deep conspiracy stuff. If you bring up deep conspiracy stuff, theories and so on, you know, secret societies and how, you know, stars, so to speak, you know, famous people, so to speak, are in secret societies and you know, hand symbols and all of that, all the symbology stuff. If you bring up all of that, I've noticed the organic portal just isn't even interested. And an inured souled human, yeah, it's pretty much very similar. So I mean, it's going to be very difficult to tell, but obviously the souled human will react. They may have a strong cognitive dissonance, you know, because the first stage of truth is to react violently, and cognitive dissonance is like a mental violent reaction. Because a cognitive dissonance is like a wave of dissonance. I can actually feel the vibration come off people's brains when they cognitive dissonance. I feel I've really cleared myself out of cognitive dissonance, but hey, sometimes I even have it, because you know, you're operating with a certain set of information, your brain schemata, your current schemata, and you know, if new information goes, you know, contrary to anything in those neurons, a cognitive dissonance can occur. It's quite natural. But so the souled human, I've noticed, will, you know, they can have a dissonance, but they might accept, you know, the next day they might come back and ask further questions, you know. So that's where it's easy to tell. Obviously, an inured souled human and an organic portal to a souled human, you know, that's quite clear cut. The souled human is obviously quite easy to recognize, so you don't really need to talk more on that. I'm just going to finish this. I feel like I'm not, you know, giving too much here. Alright, good night.